Hello, good morning. Jumping on here this morning to have a chat about referral-based businesses because it's really common for people in consulting and coaching and online services style businesses to have a really great referral-based business stream. But the common problem is, how do you grow that business without working more hours and also without adding more people to your team? And those are the two ways that most people usually try to grow their business is by, literally just taking on more work, doing more work, or adding more people to the team. But there is a different way that I wanted to share with you today and see whether this may help you. So the people I speak to commonly who have a referrals-based business, they have very similar struggles. They're usually feeling really constrained by the market, and the market's kind of setting their rates, or so they feel. And that means that they're usually undercharging or feel that they're undercharging, or maybe they know they're really undercharging and they don't know how to stop doing that because they get referrals from their network and they feel like they've got to give them a good deal, the mates rates that are coming through because it's a friend of a friend. The second one is that they're usually getting a big mix and variety of different clients. And while on one level that could look like it's exciting and great that you're getting so much variety, it also means that a lot of these clients are not great fit. And they're usually, when you're doing so many different styles of work and different types of clients, it means the back end of the business, the processes, the systems that you have in place, they don't work for every client. So you've got all these different ways that you're managing different types of client projects and different types of work. So there's a lot of what we call unbillable time being spent in the background simply just to manage that style of business. The third issue that they commonly tell me is, it's really inconsistent. So having months where some months there's a really great variety of clients coming in, there's lots of work on, and then there might be nothing for a month or two, and they don't know when the next one's going to come. And that's really quite scary, I guess, for a business owner, is to not know where your next business is coming from, and to have that being the main way you're getting clients, you're kind of really in a bit of a pickle there. However, we can't change what other people or control what other people are doing. So we can actually make some changes in our own business. So let's look at what we can control. We can definitely control our pricing, and we can control the fit of the clients. And actually we can set up a way that you can have clients reaching out to you so that you don't rely on the referrals as the only source of income. But let's look at the first two today, because this is something that makes a significant difference. And what I can share with you some stories of some people who've been in that situation and what they've changed and tweaked so that they're no longer in this place where their business is feeling like a lot of work for not enough reward, not enough income coming in. So Melissa, who was one of my clients, she was exactly in this place, very much referral-based business, and she thought that she was doing all the right things. She was actually doing marketing to get inbound clients, but not getting any. So she was relying on the referrals for the source of her business for client work. But then she wasn't earning an amount. And when she was having a baby, she realized that she wanted to be working less hours, but her income was already at the low point, that she didn't want to go any lower. So how could she maintain or even earn more but work less hours? And that was, I guess, really the goal, the problem that she was setting out to solve. So when we had a look, the first step, I took her through my 5-step framework that we apply to really any service business, because it's your own unique ingredients that we plug into this framework and come out with a unique solution that really works for you. And what she realized was, when we did her niching, we actually really deep dived into it, got super specific about who her ideal customer, what is that space she really wanted to play in, what it was, and defined it. Realized that she'd actually been targeting a customer that wasn't her ideal customer, and therefore the service offering that she was trying to offer was misaligned. So we had a lack of alignment with the ideal customer, and we had a lack of alignment with her service offering. The two were mismatched, and mismatched with her as well. So we did some work to get those into alignment, to identify her ideal customer that was really well aligned to her and what she wanted, the type of customer that she worked with the best and could get the best results with. And then aligned her service offering to that as well. And it was very well aligned to her life. So I'm talking so much about alignment here, but it's so important. If you don't have alignment, then that's why people aren't buying. That's why they're not resonating with what it is that you're offering or what even it is that you're talking about to them. So we need to have that alignment so that it works for you and it works for them. It works for everybody. And that's what we want in business, right? It seems simple, but it's not always obvious how you get there. This alignment is really, really critical. As soon as she got that aligned, made some changes there, then the very next project that she had as a referral and she quoted on, instant yes, and she had it was $12,000 increase in revenue from her previous projects, which meant that she was making 500% more profit than what she was before. And she wasn't working more hours, she was actually working less hours, because by putting in some systems in place, we were able to reduce that unbillable time for her. So just those changes in those first two meant 500% increase in her profit. That's an incredible result, right? And then you look at one of my other Business Jam members, Sally, who had been very much reliant on referrals previously, and she was in a place where she was looking at, well, what do I do? Because if I don't take these clients that are coming in, then what happens next month if there's nothing else? And she felt like she needed to say yes to everybody who was coming across her plate. And going through the process that we have inside Business Jam, we start on the niche and we do your service offering. She got really clear on what she wanted to say yes to and what she wanted to say no to. And she was able to say no to the uninspiring, really low-paid, low-value work that, yes, she'd been doing and could do, but that wasn't actually going to hit her revenue goals. It wasn't going to help her business grow. And by saying no to that, it meant that she could say yes to the right sort of work. And I think the real key here that we need to just make very clear, let's say, is that when you're clear on what it is that you want to attract, when you're clear on exactly the type of client and the type of work that you do, that helps your referral-based business, because you then can communicate that to your referral network. Those people who are referring you business, they are a type of audience for you, and you need to be clear to them. You're essentially marketing to your referral network about what it is that you do and who to send your way. And that saves you time. It saves you time from, spending time talking to people who are not going to buy from you, who aren't the right fit. It saves you from managing referrals that come through that are really not the right business for you, and they've just been sent by people who are not clear on exactly who they should be sending. So if this sounds like something that you really need in your business, and these are just the first 2 steps of a 5-step process. When you think about the other 3 parts of the framework, once you're clear and your referral network knows exactly who to send to you and the type of service that you're offering, so it can be a really great fit and a great match for you, then the next parts of the framework are about how you can just do a little bit of adjustment on your business so that you can have inbound leads coming to you without doing anything really more than what you're already doing. You don't need to be spending half your day doing marketing. You don't need to be spending so much time doing selling, because guess what? That time will decrease when you've got the right people that you're having a conversation with, and you're not having to sell to them on a call. You're not having to put together huge proposals because they already want to work with you. They're already a great fit. So when we do that, then you can see your time and your business. You've got so much more leveraged time. You can reduce all of that time that you're spending on managing not the right clients and not the right referrals, and instead be working with the ones that are right for you. And when you can be free of the market, that price competitiveness out there, and actually really stand in your own space, be able to charge what your service is worth, and be confident in that, and be getting the yes straight away from your prospects, then just imagine the difference that could make to your business and your life. It's so easy to hit your revenue goals when you apply this type of strategy, and it works for you. Even if you're only wanting to have referral-based business, you can still turn the cogs on your business and get it optimized, get it working better, and have a really wildly profitable and fun business where you don't have to work more hours, but you can be growing those profits because you've got the right people who are coming to work with you. So if that sounds interesting, you want to know more about this 5-step system, this is what I deliver through Business Jam, which is my online program. It's open this week for enrollment. Why is it open this week, and why do we have a date that it's closing? Because there is a VIP group. So when we open the doors, the VIP group is open. The VIP group is where we do 10 weeks of live coaching together. So once you enroll, then that 10 weeks will start next week. We do 10 weeks of coaching in a small, really intimate group format. And that's why we have a date and a deadline for Business Jam this week, is because we're enrolling the new group of people into the VIP. And when that finishes on Friday, then that's it for 2022. That's it for actually a whole year, because I won't be running the VIP group again until next year. So, this really is your opportunity to have a look and see whether Business Jam might be the right thing that works for you, and whether that's the thing that could help you to, turn the keys on your referral-based business and actually get the right clients coming to you from those referral networks. It is super easy to do, and you can absolutely change, your income levels, your profit, because you can reduce all that time that you're spending where you don't need to be, on the wrong clients, or on all of these systems in the background, producing proposals, a lot of unbillable time that's going in when we're having, less defined, less specific, broad array of people that are coming our way through the referral network. This is all about helping you get much more intentional, much more smarter use of your time, so that you can have the profits but be working less. And that's completely possible for you, as I've just shared those 2 stories with you. Totally different clients, different stages of their business. Now, one of them had been in business for well over 10 years. The other one was, a good 5 years in. Both of them really professionals. 2 different ways that they looked at it, and amazing, incredible results just from making those simple changes. So that's entirely possible for you as well. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about the framework that I use in Business Jam, it's open right now. You can head to jessicaosborne.com/businessjam and learn a bit more about it. You can reach out to me here, reach out in the DMs with any questions. And in about 20 minutes, I'm actually going live over on my Facebook page, and I'm going to take you on a live walkthrough, take you behind the scenes and show you inside Business Jam, so you can actually see what it looks like on the inside and what is in there. So I invite you to come over and join me on Facebook if you would like to have a look inside and learn a bit more about it, and see whether this could be something that you could use in your business this year, just to change that result, get it happening for you, reduce your working hours. And you don't need more people. You actually can just make these simple changes to change the outcome of your business this year, make it much easier. So I hope that sounds exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing you over on Facebook in a moment or 2, 20 minutes we'll say, take you on a tour. And otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful evening or day, depending on where you are in the world right now. See you guys.